Hey everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Paper. So I have a finished journal here that I wanted to do a quick flip through of. I have this one here. It's a trifold and it is just covered in all kinds of pretty vintage laces and doilies and appliques, some really pretty upholstery fabrics. Some sari silks, and you can see it is just really pretty. I thought it turned out very vintagey looking, very girly looking, and I just have this satin ribbon tied around it for the closure. And this is all sewn on here, and when you can see it, like when you open it up, everything is sewn on, and like some of the edges here are, I meant to leave them, you know, loose and roughly, but it's all sewn down and nothing is going anywhere. So this is the trifold part of it. When you fold it open, looks like this. And let me see, we are completely open. It is about 15 inches wide and 10 inches tall. And when it's all closed up, it's about 6.5 inches wide. And then it's got these pretty, the teals on them, and like these faded pinks, which I think are really pretty. And I have some vintage, this is like I want to call it a newspaper, but they weren't newspapers. But it's from a book that has been, or a publication that has been bound in a book. Anyway, so here is the journal. It's got different bookmarks, tags, whatever you want to call them, some pretty vintage laces. I have like a wax seal here at the bottom. And these are just some digitals that I created just for this journal. I thought they were really pretty. I was going for these teal colors, so I was trying to really match this teal here. So I've got just different cards, and these are all backed so that you can write on them. Here's just a fabric tab with that pretty upholstery fabric from the front. Some vintage book pages. These are the pretty digitals I really liked. Here's a pretty fabric tab. And I just made some tags, and I had made these a long time ago. I do have a video on making those. And just a pretty bookmark or a journaling card. Some pretty old German Gothic textbook, really pretty caramelized pages. I did the green washi tapes to match the teals. Different things in here just for fun. I wanted to make it look like it was someone's old scrapbook, you know. Very pretty. I love these colors in here, and lots of the wax seals on there. This is just another pretty digital image. I backed it on some scrapbook paper that matched the colors. Really like this faded, almost like a really muted brownish pink color with the teals. It goes really well together. Very pretty. Just more tucks with some pretty tags. This is out of like a Sears and Roebuck catalog, you know, like a reproduction of a Sears and Roebuck catalog. I thought that was kind of cool. With the hats, more pretty washies that match. There's just a pretty sheet of like vintage tracing paper. Really pretty digital pages. Here's the center. I just have it tied off, and then I just made some, punched out some little flowers in there. More of the Sears catalog. There's that tissue paper. Another tuck there. This is just a layered up tag or journaling card that I've made. Backed it with some of the this digital paper that you could easily write on. Just pretty pages. Some more German book pages. Another tuck with a pretty tag and a wax seal. The golds and teals are all over this book, and I love how these colors come together. It's really reminding me of spring. Like, I'm getting pretty anxious for spring. Here's a really old, this is like a I want to say it's like a 19, oh, no, I thought there was a date on there anyway, but it's a very old book page, and so I've just tried to reinforce it with some torn pretty images, a tab, just kind of cool things to look at. More pretty digitals. All the tags have some really pretty vintage laces on them. All the laces in here are vintage laces that I have found. Here's that really pretty. This is almost like that, it's like that rag paper. You want to call it like that, the thicker. I don't think it is rag paper, but it has got like a texture of it. Just more pretty book pages. I did a lot of tearing and inking. Here I just made a tuck spot out of that Sears catalog, and then a pretty bookmark with some green lace at the top. And then the back part of this is actually a great big pocket to the journal. And then in the pocket here, and it's all lined with like vintage, oh, maybe you can see better. It's all lined with like vintage music sheet in there. And then I had just made this little vellum like envelope pocket. So there's a pretty like gold embossed vellum, and it's got the cardstock on the back. And then I just tucked in a few extra of the tags that were left. That's some pretty vintage lace on there. There was 2 more tags in here. There's another tag. Very pretty. And then I tucked it. I thought this picture was so cute to go in there. These 2 ladies looked very much like this could have been their journal. And I just tucked those back in there. So you could use this little vintage envelope throughout the journal with tuck some more of your goodies into it. Plus there's lots of room to tuck stuff in there. So, and then the back panel here just has some torn vintage or torn digitals with some more lace on the side. And that's the little journal I have completed. I have it available right now in my Etsy shop. If you're interested, please go have a look. But I just think this is just a really pretty girly journal. Kind of got me in the mood for spring. And I just tied the ribbon here like that. And there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the quick flip through of this journal. And I will see you guys soon with a crafting video. So go get your paws dirty and get crafty. I will see you later. Bye.